Unit 1 Chemistry, Chapter 1, Part 2. Again, you might find most of this familiar. Again, that should just be a reassurance to you. Okay? So, how electrons are arranged. They orbit the nucleus, but it's not just wherever they feel like going. They are arranged into what we call electron shells. And these shells are major energy levels. So, closest to the nucleus, that's your lowest energy level. And that gets filled first. So something like hydrogen, which has only got one electron, it's going to go into the first shell and stay closest to the nucleus, because of course it's attracted by those positively charged protons. If we go on to helium, that again is going to add one more electron, but it's again going to go into that first shell. Now our first shell is now full. It can only hold up to 2 electrons. So when we go on to something like lithium, that electron has to go into the next shell out, which is at a higher energy level. We call this next shell, shell 2. And as we go in, and we're adding more and more electrons, you can see that they keep on being added to that second shell. Now what you'll notice here when we get to carbon is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons in that second shell. They're all evenly spaced out. They're negatively charged electrons, so they repel each other, so they go as far away from each other as they can. That's how we draw it. What's actually happening is they're in different orbitals, which means they're orbiting in different directions. Okay, so one might be going around this way, and the other one going around that way. But when we get onto nitrogen, we're now putting that 5th electron for the shell next to one of the others. It's had to join another electron in the same orbital, because there's only 4 different ways that we can orbit this nucleus, and now that we've got 5 electrons, it's going to have to join up with some of them. This will keep going until we have a full outer shell for neon. This arrangement here, where the shell is full, that is called a stable octet, and that's what we really want.